Welcome to another December Daily. Now today I'm going to be making a tassel for you to use as an accessory on your planner or, wherever you really want. I wanted to go ahead and mention Planner Glam Designs because I actually entered and won a contest, and I won this beautiful tassel. I think it is so pretty. I really like the way that she did it. Now mine is going to be quite different that I'm going to show you how to do, but she used like this satin ribbon like this right here to close it up. She used just a stainless steel ring, and she used a chain. She actually attached a charm to it. I love this little charm. It's very cute. I'm not going to do a charm on mine. She gives you a chain with a link in it so that you can, put it either clip it onto just your spiral, or you can put it down inside of a tin or a any kind of a ring binder or something like that, and it can then have room to hang out. It's really cute. She's used all kinds of beautiful ribbon. I just absolutely love all of this ribbon. I love that it's white, and I'll be using it with different spreads that I do. The one that I'm going to be doing for you today, the way that I'm going to do it, I'm going to just show you what, and she also gave me this too. I forgot about that. It's really cute. It's got a little jimmy in the center, and it's just a little, little fluffy ball thing, and it clips. I think that that's really cute, and I think I'll probably use it one week too, but it's really cute. But I won those. I was really excited to win those, and I thought, you know what, it would be fun to teach you guys how to make a tassel, and so that's what I'm going to do. So I have multiple types of yarn here. Now these two are going to be a little too wide. She has used wide ribbon in hers, but I'm going to stick to the thinner because it's easier to work with. So I'm going to bypass these, but I'm going to use some of these smaller ones. It's cord, some that is sparkly like these. I have the snowflake. I also am the only one that's kind of wide that I'm going to use. I'm going to use one of these. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm going to use one of those, probably the white one because it's thinner. And I also want to use some of this fringy stuff. I think that would be cool. And I have these. Then you're going to need, other than an assortment of, different kinds of ribbons, you're going to need some cording or something to tie it off with. I prefer, this cord, and I chose that khaki burlap style. You're also going to need some album rings. These are the ones that have the, let me open it up for you and show you. These are the ones that have the opening. They have a hinge right here, and they open up like this right here. That's the kind of ring that I'm choosing to use. Now you can use a split ring, you can use any kind of ring that you choose to use. It's really totally up to you. You can see that she used just a small closed ring. There's so many different kinds. Now if you want to use the kind that I'm using, like I said, it's an album ring, and like if you want to go to Hobby Lobby to find these, you'll find these on the aisle where all of the scrapbook and photo albums are. So just go to the very end of the aisle where all the scrapbooks are, and you'll be able to find the album rings because they're really easy to work with. You'll also need, of course, a pair of scissors. And so let me go ahead and start pulling some of these out, and we will get started. Okay, guys, I have all of my ribbon open now. What you need to do is you need to decide like how long you want your tassel to actually be. And so what you do is you just, have to look at it, see how long that you want it to be. I'm going to use this sort of as a guide, and I'm going to make a big fluffy one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with, let me just start with this one. I'm going to measure this against this just to kind of give myself a little bit of a guide here. And basically what you're going to have to do is double that. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll just start with this as a length. And so I will use this as my sort of pattern to cut all of the rest of my string. So let me go ahead and go through here, and I'm just going to cut the same length from each. You don't have to be completely precise, you know. It's one of those things where, you know, if it's a little bit off, it's fine, because you're going to kind of give it a little bit of a haircut at the bottom, you know, in the end anyway. So yeah, there's that. So let's just go through all of these and kind of get the right length for everybody. All the different ribbons, which are beautiful, I think, together. I think that the more of the different kind of ribbons that you have, the better. But that's just me. You know, that's my own personal idea about things. You can put as many as you want or as few as you want. It just depends on how thick you want the tassel to be. So, yeah, just, you know, include whatever you want to include. And I just decided that I wanted to include lots of different ones here. I think that the more the merrier. That's my personal opinion anyway. And so let me go ahead and grab some of this twine that matches here. Try to keep some of this at the same length. That one's hard to cut. Okay, and then I'm going to only do the red and the green from this one. So let me grab some green from this and some red, just like this. Okay, I'm not going to put the white on there because I'm going for more of a, you know, an off-white look. Let me go ahead and put this on there. Let me see if I can cut this decently. There we go. Now, I actually learned how to do this by watching one of the other ladies in the scrapbooking community, crafting community. I believe it was Rosa Kelly scrapbooking that I might have watched her do this. I can't remember who it was. I just remember that, and see, I did put, I'm going to use this, but I put some of it inside of it too. And then I also want to use this one because I think it's just going to add a lot of fluff to it. I think it'll be really kind of neat to see it in here. So anyway, I'm going to use this fringed one, and I'm putting all those things away so that I can kind of get my, you can see I've got all my lengths are nearly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start kind of getting these together and try to get them all in the same, you know, kind of get them flat together so that they are easier to handle. So I'm just trying to, you know, kind of get them all in a flat, even way. And, you know, some of them, like this one, is kind of stiff, so, you know, it may grab the other ones. So, yeah, you know, you just have to kind of think about that. And this one is one-sided, so I'm putting that side up. I'm going to put one of the cords underneath, and then I'll put one of the cords on top, this one. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one underneath, and I'm going to put this one underneath. Okay, so what I've done here is I've tried to get all of them so that they are nice and flat, so that when I go to put this on the ring and bend it over, it should, you know, not be that difficult. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing, as you can see. I'm just trying to, you know, make sure that I get it all going in the right direction, that sort of thing. Then I'm going to get it to where I think that it looks like it's pretty even on both sides. Oh, I have this one I need to add. Forgot about that one. Let me get it on here. Okay, and I have this one that I forgot about. See, I mean, when you use a lot of different ones, you forget, especially when you have scraps and stuff laying around your work area like I do. Okay, so what I've done is I've just kind of pinched it in the middle, and I'm going to now run my little hook on here, just like that right there. And I am going to go ahead and close it just so it will stay on. But I am going to pinch this together like this right here over top of the hinge. I'm just going to kind of bring it down over the top of the hinge there. And because I'm using this tassel one, the one that looks, you know, like real like fringy or whatever, I'm going to try to get it down in the center there. Just like this. I want it to look nice where it bends over, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect because that's not really what we're going for. We're not going for perfection, guys. We're just going for semi-neatness. Semi-neatness. Okay, so basically you'll be able to see the snowflake one over the top. Actually, here is my green. I forgot it too. So let's go ahead and get it in there. And I'll put it right beside there. And when I go to put the twine around it to hold it, I think it'll make a difference. Now, I've never done this and made a fringy one before where it's got this fringe in it. I may or may not like it, but we're going to try and see. I just wanted you to see, I mean, you can leave this out if you don't want anything that's real fluffy and, you know, that sort of thing. But I just wanted to try it for, you know, this one that I've made. And so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take this twine. I'm just going to, you know, kind of unravel a good bit of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over this way so that I have a length of it to go this way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start wrapping it with the twine, and I'm going to keep it off. I'm just going to kind of hold. It's better probably if you hold that down just a little bit, because that's what you're going to use to tie off with. I'm just wrapping it with twine, just giving it a good little wrap, just like that right there. It usually is very easy to deal with. But yeah, that's what I've done. So I just had this length that I started with, and then I wrapped it this direction. And then after wrapping it, I'm going to cut off a section about that long because I need to be able to tie it off. So what I have as of right now is this really cute little tassel, and we're going to work with it and get it all perfect and all that kind of stuff. But for now, what I need to do is I need to take the length that I left before I started wrapping and the length that I cut off, and I'm going to use that to tie it off and create a knot. Now you can, if you're using this twine like this and it's not slippery, really just one knot is all you need. And then all I have to do is just snip off the extra. Just like that right there. So here is the front of the tassel, and the opening on the ring is up here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of bring it down, and I need to give it a little bit of a haircut just so that everything, it can be lots of different lengths, but we want, you know, to have some of these trimmed off just a little bit. And yes, you may say, well, that's going to, you know, waste some of your ribbon, but really it's not that bad. I mean, it's really not that much. So, you know, you just want to make sure that some of it is, you know, you don't want anything that's going to stick out really bad. So, let's see here. Let me see what I think about this. I'm not sure that I do care for the fringe in this, but I think it's nice and fluffy, so it does give you some volume in it. But pretty much, guys, that's how to do it. And you can put, you know, you can maneuver it around until you get it fluffy and full like you want it. But this is really cute to add to anything that you're going to be doing. And, you know, it's just a quick, fun way to make your own, let me get this down just a little bit. Just your own fun, quick way to make a tassel. You can add it to a pocket letter, which is what this one is for. I just think it's really cute. I really think it's a nice little detail and fun thing to do with any ribbon that you have. You know, the thing about it is we can find ribbon so cheaply right now in the different stores like Michael's and other places. And I'm going to trim off some of these that I see that are too long. And it helps make it look a little bit neater and nicer. But yeah, I just think it's a great way to add things to pocket letters or December daily. If you don't want to purchase one, you can just make one for yourself. And I think this comes with 12 rings in here, so that's more than enough. And you can combine and get all different kinds of looks with your different tassels. I just like this one, and so now what I can do is I can just open it up and I can hook it onto anything that I want to hook it onto. And there is a homemade tassel, and I just think it's really cute. I think it's a great way to add any kind of a personal touch to something that you may be, you know, giving someone, that sort of thing. I think it's just a lot of fun. And so, yeah, that is how you make a tassel. Very, very easy. As long as you have ribbon, a ring, a pair of scissors, and something to tie it off with. And if you don't have any twine, you could use this and tie it off the same way. It would just be more noticeable when you know, leave the knot at the back. That's the only thing. But yeah, I think this turned out really cute. I like the touch of this in with the other ribbons, and I hope that you enjoyed watching. Guys, if you liked seeing how to make a homemade tassel, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. And if you are new to my channel and you want to watch more of my December daily videos, then please be sure and hit the subscribe button on your way out. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.